when she says she was brutally assaulted on a family cruise. Take a look at this.
When I found out that we were going on a cruise, I was very excited. It's only something that you hear about doing. You don't ever actually think you're going to do it.
Part of the reason we decided to go on a cruise was because we'd been told that our kids would be taken care of. It was a wonderful adventure. Everyone would be, you know, in their own, doing their own thing, but the activities would all be supervised.
I was raped on a cruise ship at the age of 12.
In broad daylight, going 30 feet to the elevator back to our room, it never dawned on me that she could be in danger.
I met the crew member 5 days into the cruise. He knew my mom's middle name. He had a map in the elevator, and it had some staterooms circled on it, mine being one of them. And he asked me if I wanted to see where the Dolphins played. And he led me through the room, and at this point, I was scared, and I wanted to go home. He said to me, "Nobody can hear you. You know, scream all you want."
After the rape was finished, the crewman kind of smirked, threatened her, and left her just lying there. So she was absolutely terrified that this man who had just raped her was going to come after her or come after us if she told anyone.
Please welcome Jaime to the show. First, I want to thank you for being here because, you know, I know now it's been 7 years.
7 years.
7 years, but it's like yesterday, is it not?
Mm-hmm. Every year I still have nightmares about it.
You're 12 years old, you're on this cruise with your mom and your parents,
Mm-hmm.
right? You've been underway how many days?
It was 5 days into it.
5 days into the trip.
Mm-hmm.
Those first 5 days on the ship, you kind of thought you were as safe as you could be, did you not?
Absolutely. It was the first time that I was allowed to be in an older group. I was 12 at the time, but I was in the teen group, and in the older group, you can come and go as you please, kind of, and there's a schedule of when you're supposed to meet up with people, so it was an older situation, but you were safe. You were on a ship. Where could you possibly
right?
go? Yeah, it was supervised.
When your parents dropped you off at the door, there were some people in there, right?
Yeah, there was a group of people. There was a leader, and there was organized events, yes.
This person got on the elevator with you and started making comments to you about things that obviously he had done what? Listened to your conversations? What was he doing?
He either had listened to my conversations or had pried into something. He knew things about me that even my closest friends would know. He knew my mother's middle name. He knew my dog's name. And that's not in a file at all. He knew, he had a map in the elevator, and on the map, actually, there were several staterooms circled, mine being one of them. And so...
And so this guy initially approached you to tell you he was going to take you to see the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
And again, 12 years old, I'm going to get a free shot to see the Dolphins before anybody else does in a little private area. I might even get to swim with them. Let's go.
Exactly. I thought I was special. I get to go see. He even straight up said that passengers aren't allowed to go where we're going. And at 12, I loved dolphins. I wanted to go see where the Dolphins played and then brag about it to my friends, you know? Like, that's how I wanted it to be.
The assault took place, and he told you what? If you did what would happen?
When he was finished, he decided to threaten me, and he told me that if I were to ever come forward with this or tell anybody about this, he was not only going to kill me, but he was going to kill my family and everybody who was ever close to me, so that...
And you did just that. You didn't say a word, did you?
There was no reason for me to say anything. He knew my mom's middle name. I mean, he knew stuff about me. He had my room circled on the map. There was absolutely no reason for me to believe that he was lying.
You held this inside for how long?
3 years.
And during that 3-year period of time, Jaime, what was going on in your life?
It was a horrible 3 years. I was very sick, back and forth between bulimic and anorexia, very depressed child. Like I said, I had fears that developed that weren't there before. My self-confidence was gone. Hanging out with the wrong people, not bad people, but just the wrong people, not the potential that I had and had always dreamed about.
And I would say that you went back and fought the cruise line,
yes,
correct?
We did, absolutely.
There has been a settlement which for them is no admission of guilt whatsoever, correct?
Correct.
The man was never brought on charges, do you think?
They never found him. They still don't know where he is.
And I'm going to take a break, but just remember what Jaime said. This was a man who got on an elevator with a map with rooms already circled on it, hers being one. When she left that cruise ship, another cruise ship of children came aboard also, did it not?
Fresh.
And just think about whether or not this man had already slated who he was going to rape on that boat. I'm going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Do you know a special woman who's making a difference in her community? We'd like to hear her story. All you got to do is go to montelshow.com to nominate someone you know for Voices, the annual campaign sponsored by Charmy Shops to recognize the achievements of remarkable women. 5 winners will get $20,000 for their charity and a trip to New York City to tell the story right here on my show. One voice can lead to a course of change.
Mom, why aren't you excited about my wedding?
It's all those pictures, dear. I'm just so embarrassed about my teeth.
I'm calling 1-800-DENTIST.
I understand. When's the wedding?
3 weeks.
Don't you worry. We'll get your mom taken care of in time with a great dentist. I love my job.
1-800-DENTIST. We take every smile personally.
My coffee. My fun. My toothbrush. My ex. My music. My pillow. My style.
Entertainment you can call your own. My Network TV.
Premieres September 5th, right here on My 9.
You just want to be you, right? Your own look, your own story. Hey, what's up? You just want to have some fun. You don't want to deal with someone offering you a drink. Don't have to, don't need to. Sure, it may seem like everybody does it, that some kids think it's cool. But is it? Would you want to embarrass yourself or say things you'll regret later? Or hurt the feelings of someone you care about? I don't think so. So the next time someone offers you alcohol, remember, you don't have to drink to have a good time. Hey. Sorry, gotta lose the beer. Because for kids who drink, the party is already over.
For more information on teens and drinking, visit our website, thecoolspot.gov. Check it out. Be cool, be you.
Closed captioning provided by...
Losing the battle against dry, rough, cracked feet? Fight back with Gold Bond Foot Cream. It helps heal like ordinary lotions can't. Gold Bond Foot Cream. Victory over defeat.
Promotional consideration provided by the following.
If you've been injured in an accident, you need to know your rights. Call the Cochran firm for a free consultation at 1-800-LAW-HELP.
Change your shape with new Dexatrim Max 2.0. It curbs my appetite.
It kickstarts my metabolism.
For a healthy way to lose weight, new Dexatrim Max 2.0. Max out your water.
Please welcome Jamie's mom, Marilyn, to the show. Welcome, Marilyn. You had already started to see the change in your daughter, did you not, before you got the information?
Oh, absolutely. And the hard part was we didn't get it. We didn't understand why. You know, she just literally changed overnight, almost, really. And just the behavioral things and just unhappy and uncontrollable sobbing and just really lots of clues, but we weren't smart enough to get it at the time.
Talk a little bit about the fight for justice.
We asked Jamie if she wanted us to sue Carnival, and she said yes. And so from that point, we started trying to do something to get some justice for our daughter. And, you know, it was a long process. We had a wonderful attorney who helped us. But, you know, I do need to tell you that we were, of course, no apologies were ever made, nothing like that. And I have to tell you, I have a tremendous daughter. She really said, Mom, let's fight them. And I was the one that said, no, we're done. Because she wasn't well enough psychologically to go any further. She was not in a place where I felt like we could go farther.
It wasn't about the money. That's not why I wanted to fight. I mean, I wanted to fight to stop it from happening again.
Exactly.
And it was never about settling or anything. I just never wanted it to happen again to anybody.